Welcome back to Future Cron, where I give my psychic insights into just about everything, from celebrities to politics to unsolved crime. About 10 months ago, in one of my podcasts, I claimed that convicted murderer Alex Murdaugh was not guilty of murdering his son and wife. I also claimed that rather than spending life in prison, he would be out on appeal in just 3 to 5 years. And so the prophecy is unfolding. It appears as if Murdaugh has filed an appeal on the basis of jury tampering, and it looks like he's got a pretty darn good case. Talk show host Megyn Kelly and her guest discuss the details in a recent episode, so take a listen, and be sure to stay to the end for even more juicy insights.
And now we finish out the week with the latest on the Alex Murdaugh case. Becky Hill, the embattled Colleton County clerk of court, and her adult son, who also works for the court, are in some very big trouble right now, and all of it could very much benefit Alex Murdaugh, who's seeking a new trial, and there's a hearing to see whether he'll get it at the end of January. Will Folks is the founding editor of Fitz News. They've been breaking all sorts of news in this case, both recently and while the trial was going on and while Alex Murdaugh was getting outed as a potential, and now we know, convicted murderer, is with us now. Will, thank you so much for being here. So we knew that the defense was accusing Becky Hill, the court clerk, of allegedly tampering with the jury. And as I understand it, they have at least one juror who is saying under oath, she said to us before Alex testified, watch his body language, and something to the effect of, be skeptical. What have we learned about Becky in the past couple of months that may negatively affect her going into this battle?
Well, we've learned quite a bit, Megyn, and thank you for having me, by the way. I appreciate you having me on. And I would point out, in addition to those allegations of jury tampering, there's also an allegation that's been put forward that Becky Hill conspired to have a juror that she believed to be favorable to Alex Murdaugh thrown off of the panel. And in fact, there was a juror removed. Yeah, that's correct. Egg lady removed the day of the verdict. So it's a little more than just tampering. There's actually allegations of a conspiracy to manipulate the composition of the jury. But this is just really the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the bad news that Becky Hill has been dealing with over the last few months. And
well, I mean, they're basically alleging in these, and we'll get to it, that she's almost a serial criminal. I mean, that she's done many illegal acts.
The laundry list of accusations against Becky Hill and her son go on, so check out the full interview by following the link below. Luck seems to be on the Hill's side because I don't see them spending much, if any, time behind bars. Meanwhile, I'm definitely getting a sense of victory on Murdaugh's part when this all comes in front of a judge, so it is likely that he'll stand trial again, but not for several months into early 2025. Also, I've said this before, I definitely see Murdaugh's murder conviction being overturned. But there are other charges that he will have to contend with, and that could drag his days in court and jail right on into 2027. Finally, if you're interested in a psychic reading complete with accurate details and timing, then consider launching a chat on my new service at psychicadvicechat.com. It's easy and wallet-friendly, and you can get quick answers to your burning questions on the go. So check it out by following the link below. Thanks for listening.